Good morning, everybody. Fun little story time from this morning. Woke up, started my period, felt like shit. But I do have a little teddy bear on my t-shirt, which kind of matches the theme of today because we are going to be trying toasted makeup. I feel like this is just an autumnal sort of vibe, and this morning is kind of foggy outside. My dad sent me a picture this morning and this is what our local lake looks like, and excuse me, it's giving Haunted Hathaways. Just perfection. That is autumn right there. I have like brown nails on and I'm just feeling the autumn vibes. So to compensate for the lack of outfit, we're going to do toasted makeup. I have bought no new products for this and I feel like I really should have done because the blushes that I have aren't necessarily the right shade, but we're just gonna try our best to mimic and interpret. We strive for perfection, doesn't mean we reach it. Skincare. This is my little skincare bag. It's the Rhode one, like the little bubble case, and I do love it. I adore it. I take it whenever I go traveling somewhere. The first product that I'm going to use is the Rhode Glazing Milk. This is my little baby. I feel like it's the perfect base for any kind of makeup. It just makes my skin feel so nice first thing in the morning. I actually sound like I've been smoking 50 packs of cigarettes. What the fuck? I really like to take my time applying the product. It makes me feel like so, I don't know, fancy and elegant. And this is your reminder that if you have not yet washed your hands before you start your makeup, wash your hands, girl. Little hygiene tip that you would probably forget. Next thing I'm going to use is the Rhode, I think this is the Barrier Butter. She slays hard, okay? I wanted to make it aesthetic. Let's try that. Try it again. I think Rhode is genuinely like some of the nicest skincare I've ever tried because it's not overly harsh and it's just so good for sensitive skin. Like it just like makes me feel so nice in the morning. I have been breaking out so much recently. I don't know if anyone else gets this, like the week before their period, their mood just goes right down to the dumps and their skin goes right along with it because this type of carry-on is my period and I'm not a fan at all. Next product. This is my favorite from Rhode. It's the Peptide Glazing Fluid. So I'm gonna put on like a little couple drops of this. Okay. I'm just gonna like focus this more on my cheeks than anywhere else. And with that, I'm going to add some of the Saie Glowy Super Gel. I love how my nails are like matching the vibe of this video. It's giving autumn. This is in the shade Sun Glow, so it's the more like darker tanner version, which is perfect for toasted makeup because obviously we want to be looking as toasty as possible. And I feel like this really helps to even out your skin tone before you go in with any kind of foundation. It does scare me when I first apply it. It scares me because it's so pigmented. I feel like I put a lot on this morning, so we'll see how this works out for me. Okay, before we move on to any type of makeup, I'm gonna go wash my hands again because I hate the feeling of skincare being left on my hands. Like it feels gooey and gross and disgusting. So let me go and wash that off and I will be back with you to start makeup. Baddie is back in the building. She's feeling clean and glowy and ready to start. I just went in the bathroom and influencers always say that bathrooms have the best lighting. I could not agree more because I went in there and my skin looks so much tanner and glowier in there than it does on the camera. So I will make sure to show you guys this look in the bathroom when I'm finished, when I'm through, okay? Makeup commencing. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter because I feel like toasted makeup kind of requires like a nice tan base, and I actually really love the way this foundation looks. It's just like so skin-like. It's like putting a filter on your face, quite literally. Probably why they called it the, I don't know what this called, liquid filter. And this is in the shade, oh, I was reading the French version, that's why. Shade 2, Fair Light, but it's actually quite tan, so I'm not going to go in with like loads and loads because I don't like overly makeuping my face and caking it on. Okay, I've kind of just applied it all over my face, bit on the chin, on the forehead, and across my cheeks, so let's just blend that in. The state of my makeup brushes is disgusting. I need to wash them. I'm trying to keep it like really nice and calm in here this morning because I feel like on my period I get so like easily overstimulated. So I'm really trying to keep it calm, quiet, cool and collected. Let's move on to the next step. Concealer. This is on its last bare bones. I really need to get a new one because it also is not my shade anymore. It's too pale. Like after the whole summer period, this is way too pale for me now, but we're gonna use like a tiny little bit just for under the eyes, around the like areas I need to put concealer on. This is the shade Ivory. Oh, I'm reading the French again. What's wrong with me? Light Ivory. And it's a disgusting bottle, so sorry for ruining your sight there. I'm gonna put on like a tiny bit because obviously if I were to put on loads of this, I'm not gonna look like a tan diva. I do like to blend my concealer just with my little pinky finger. I think I was watching a Vogue Beauty Secrets video and a celebrity said that this was the best way to do it because the skin underneath your eyes is really delicate. So that is what I love about those Vogue Beauty Secret videos, and just being a girl in general, like picking up little makeup tips is just so cute. Is this giving ASMR, guys? I feel like the bracelets are really helping that. I barely ever wear makeup, so like when I do, I always feel like so cute when I wear it because it really does make you look like an entirely different human being. Okay, that is the concealer all blended out. I now have like a nice smooth canvas to work on, and we're going to move on to one of the most important parts of the makeup routine, the brows. The brows, okay? I have two products that I use for my brows. Got to be brow gel and this little e.l.f. brow pen because I'm still undecided as to whether which brow pen you use actually matters. I'm gonna go in with this first just to like shape my brows and get them to glue into place because this is like super glue, okay? I feel like a lot of people who do toasted makeup have like really thick eyebrows, but I have never had massively thick eyebrows. They've always been quite like slim in shape. So I'll probably try and buff them up with a little bit of colour. And then I'm gonna go in with this to like reshape and add the colour to my brows. Appreciate the fact that I am silent whilst doing my eyebrows. That just shows how much dedication goes into making sure that they look good. Are they even? No, not completely, but I do kind of like the shape of them, so I'm gonna leave them for now. Next step. Okay, we're going to move on to what's actually really important and crucial to the toasted makeup look, which is of course contour. This little Charlotte Tilbury glow stick wand, whatever you want to call it, is going to come in useful here. She is a slightly battered version, but it's okay, we love her. Now I just need to find, oh, here it is. This is like a little dupe of the Refy brush. I think I got it from Shein and it was really cheap, so would recommend. Contour scares me so much. Like I'm not necessarily someone who is amazing at doing their makeup, so it scares me that I'm gonna put on way too much. So we're gonna go light because you can always add more. You can't necessarily take away. I'm gonna add it like quite high up as well, and then just buff it out with the brush. I can never tell whether it's like giving unblended or not. It's like my worst fear with this type of thing. I think it's giving blended. It's cute. Okay, I'm gonna add it kind of where, in the places where the sun would naturally hit my face to make it look natural. Duh. Okay, I actually kind of like this. I feel like it doesn't really pick it up as well on camera, but it is giving toasted right now. It's giving toasty as fuck. I'm so scared that it's giving unblended and I just can't tell because I'm makeup blind. You guys are gonna have to like rate how good I did with this because I feel like I'm so bad at telling whether my makeup is good or not. Okay, I'm going to also like do a little bit of contouring on my nose, and I do this because, again, not a makeup pro, but I feel like the toasted makeup look, the girls really work on their noses and make them cute and toasty and like little button noses. We're gonna see what we can do and we'll leave it at that. I don't even know which brush to use. This has an eyeshadow on it. I feel like they always use like a kind of flat brush to start with this, so I'm gonna go with my intuition here. This is going to be contrary to popular opinion, but I actually don't hate it. Contour stick away now because that terrified me. Although actually, before we put it away, I also saw this little hack once where a girl put some contour here and here and it made her lips look bigger, and I feel like that kind of worked really well with toasty makeup. So with the leftover stuff on this brush, I'm just gonna... Okay, I'm actually happy with how this is going so far. So we're going to move on to blush now, and I have many different blushes. I'll give you a quick whistle stop tour. Rare Beauty in the shade Bliss, Rare Beauty in the shade Joy, Rare Beauty in the cream blush in the shade Rose, or nearly Rose, Dole 10 in the shade Inspiration, and I have the Good Classic Benetint. I feel like all of my blushes are very like pinky summery shades, so I think I'm gonna go with the Benetint because I've seen a girl use this in her toasted makeup routine, so I figured I can make it work for me as well. And I do really love this blush. If we put like quite a fair bit on and then just blend it, I think we'll get somewhere. I'm gonna blend it like quite high up my cheekbones instead of like in the middle. I actually think that that worked quite well, just to like add a little bit of colour. I think it's done really nicely, and I'm gonna use the excess across my nose. I love a blushed nose. We're gonna switch back to the bronzed toasted look for a minute, and I'm gonna top up where I contoured earlier with the Hoola bronzer in the shade Caramel. This is such a beautiful bronzer and I have fallen in love with using it recently. And today is no exception because it is perfect for giving a toasted look. It does scare me again, like a lot of these kind of products scare me because I'm scared I'm gonna go overboard. So we're gonna be cautious with how we use this because it's strong. And with this, I'm also going to put some in my eyeshadow area, like my over eyelid area. And I'm going to use this little brush right here just because I feel like toasted makeup, your whole face is kind of toasty, and this is so nice for your eyelids. Look how toasty I'm looking. Okay, I'm feeling very toasted teddy-like, so we're going to do mascara now. I'm gonna curl my lashes first, obviously. We're gonna go in with the good old Sky High. This kind of went away on TikTok and I don't understand why. It's the best mascara ever. Pray to the mascara gods that it's a good mascara day. Thank you. I feel like sometimes mascara really makes or breaks the makeup. Don't mind my mascara face, okay? When I'm doing my mascara, I really don't like it when it looks overly clumpy, so I always brush through it with one of these little spoolie things. I feel like mascara just makes such a huge difference to your eyes. And I also saw a girl that was doing her toasted makeup routine. She actually put mascara on her bottom lashes and kind of like clumped them together, and it looked so good. I'm really tempted to try it. I'm also scared that it's going to ruin the look, but I'm going to try it anyway because YOLO. You know what? I'm not mad with how that turned out. Okay, and then obviously because it's toasted makeup, I'm gonna do like a little bit of kind of dark espresso type eyeliner. I can find my eyeshadow palette. I don't know where I put it. Okay, I found it. It's this one. I've had this since like 2023. She's still going. And I'm gonna use the shade Mocha, which is this like top one. And it is obviously perfect for dark espresso type makeup. Tell me why whenever I do this, I always get it in my eye and I look like I've been crying for hours on end. I have not. That is not the case. Okay, I feel like I've darkened up my eyes a little bit. I'm gonna leave it there because otherwise I'll go overboard, and that is a scary place to go with me. I'm actually not going to do any highlighter because I feel like full toasted makeup is very matte, it's very bronzed, and I don't want the highlighter to take away from the kind of vibe I've created. So last step is lip liner. My favorite lip liner ever is the Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Pillow Talk. We're going to go in with her now. This may be slightly random, but I went into Superdrug like this time kind of last year-ish, and they were giving out free e.l.f. lip glosses. I had no idea what the shade was, but I do feel that it is perfect for Toasted makeup, because when I opened it, it was like a really dark brown type of shade. And although you might think that it won't work on my lips because of my skin tone, it blended really nicely. So we're gonna try it now. And again, hopefully it doesn't look like I've been eating chocolate, because that is not the vibe we're going for. Like, it starts off really brown, but just give it a sec. This actually smells kind of like coffee. Do you see what I mean? It's like the perfect shade. The camera does make it look slightly different to how it looks in real life, so I'll show you guys in a minute what it looks like in natural lighting. But it just eats, like, it's kind of like dark cherry chocolate espresso mocha cozy toasted vibes. And that is officially the Toasted makeup complete. I feel so toasty, so autumnal right now. Okay, everybody, that is basically the finished look. I am absolutely obsessed. This is definitely going to be my go-to autumn routine. I have officially nailed the Toasted Teddy Deer Dough Mocha Espresso type makeup. I'm obsessed. Let's just put it that way. I feel like this is giving dark feminine, dark academia, femme fatale type of vibe. I am obsessed with it. I would really recommend you try this because I'm feeling it right now. It's putting me in the autumnal mood. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. I believe in you. I am so grateful you are here. Now go be a baddie and try this makeup. Literally, it's so good. Bye guys.